So where we've tried to plant churches, we've been able to plant maybe a few. But when we start partnering to pioneer, we start getting into the hundreds and the thousands of churches planted. My name's Jeremy Feller, and I serve with my wife, Teresa, here in Ethiopia. We've been here for almost 22 years. So when we talk about pioneering, that's the first aspect is we're initiating new activity, and the priority of our pioneering is new activity among the least reached and new activity among the most vulnerable. We're seeing new movements in unreached, unexposed, underdeveloped communities. And then the partnering is coming alongside others with shared visions. Primarily, this is people in proximity. So there might be an opportunity to engage the Somali people, but it might not be somebody who looks like me. It might be a neighboring people group like the Afar, and we partner with them, the Afar people that have a viable church, a community that's engaged holistically in making disciples, transforming lives, and together we work into the Somali people. So in Ethiopia, this has been really a primary means of engagement, particularly with unreached people groups. We can mobilize only a few Canadians into this part of the world, but we can mobilize a lot of Ethiopians that have been in proximity, neighboring people groups, neighboring tribes, and they cross the barriers much quicker and much easier. So where we've tried to plant churches, we've been able to plant maybe a few, 6, 8, 10. But when we start partnering to pioneer, we start getting into the hundreds and the thousands of churches planted. So this past year, we partnered with 88 church planters, sending them out primarily into unreached people groups. And the result was 220 churches planted in the year of 2024. Discipleship is our key focus. If you're thinking God has a call on your life for mission, you're a disciple maker. And that is never done in isolation. It's always done in community. And so already thinking about who has God brought into my community that I can be connecting with others to see disciples made. If God has brought another nationality into your community, refugees, immigrants, our response is, how do we gain access? How do we get there? And that becomes a thought process that opens us up to see doorways, see opportunities in front of our hearts in our own context. If God calls us into his global harvest fields, we're stepping in with that mindset. We're here to make disciples. Disciple making is done in community. And so God is already preparing somebody. God, help my eyes to be open to see who you have prepared that we can work together in your harvest field.